Know what my latest plan to divert our family from getting a cat is? I just keep telling our girls that cats are poisonous.
Why the fuck would you tell them that?
So that they don't want cats, and I don't have to deal with having a cat and make them terrified
That's
of them.
sick.
It's whatever. They'll find out. I think lying to your kids is important.
They're going to go over a friend's house and fucking scream bloody murder because they see a cat.
Sounds like that person's house problem.
You're a psycho. And staying with animals, I bought a horse, man.
You bought a horse? That? I did see this.
How about that? Old Swift Delivery.
Swift Delivery. So did the name prompt interest, or did the horse?
I'll say, when the stars align, it's just, it feels good to,
how did the
jump
stars
on board.
Wow.
Yeah, sure enough, they asked me if I wanted to jump in on a 3-year-old that they had, and the name was, it made sense to team up with this one, it being Swift Delivery. What's cool is that
All righty, next no dumb question. What color does Travis say his eyes are?
What the fuck?
Travis, you know that this has been a hot topic. Everybody wants to know because
How is this a hot topic?
Everybody online says your eyes are green, but Mom claims you have blue eyes. And I'm not going to lie, right now I'm zooming in. They kind of look blue.
I'm telling you, dude, they switch up on you.
They're not
Depends on what kind of day I'm having.
Travis, if you look up,
it depends on what kind of day I'm having.
You have, what's that called? Heterochromia or whatever?
It switches from like a bluish turquoise to like a light green for the most part.
I think they're grayish, which makes them sometimes look blue.
They got some gray, yeah. If you really get up close, it's like a blue, yellow, gray.
Travis, I've been looking at you my whole life. You have green eyes.
That's what it says on my driver's license.
Exactly. So why does our mother, a woman who gave birth to you, not know what color your eyes are? What has shifted in her mind that makes her think that you have blue eyes?
Because I was a fucking blonde-haired kid when I was a baby.
This is the thing. I think you were, as a baby, sometimes your eye colors will be different and then it'll change as you get older.
Yeah.
That's the only way it makes sense, that Mom still thinks you have blue eyes.
And, yeah. Right now I have blue eyes. Look at them.
They're kind of green, though.
Look at the green back there and then look at my eyes. You're going to see blue.
I will say, they do look bluer right now than they usually do, but they still look green to me.
Yeah, my eyes are green. Mom, I don't know. They might have been blue when I was a kid. I was a blonde-haired kid growing up. Like, I'm talking about like straight blonde. I was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid. How about that? And now I'm like a brown and gray hair and then a green and gray eye.
You got a little red in that hair. Don't be going...
I got red in the beard. There ain't no red in my hair.
Last no dumb question.
When Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce confirmed they were dating, the singer's fans were convinced she had found the one. In fact, it's a love story that could actually be a Hollywood movie, the pop star and the sportsman who fell in love as the world watched. But last night Mr. Kelce's representatives were forced to deny that they have plans to split later this month after a document written on the headed paper of his U.S. PR company was spread online. The paperwork, which appears to have been created by Los Angeles-based firm Full Scope, reveals a strategy to make their split, and says the date for an announcement is September 28. It also outlines a supposed plan to release an official statement at the end of this month, 3 days post-breakup, to allow the initial media frenzy to settle and ensure clarity. It adds that the announcement will be gracious, respectful, and stress mutual respect. Laying out what the statement would say, they write, example, Travis and Taylor have decided to part ways after careful consideration. They both value and respect each other's personal lives and appreciate your respect for privacy during this time. They are both committed to their careers and personal growth. They remain friends and wish each other the best. The paperwork also states that the announcement would focus on Mr. Kelce's personal growth by framing the breakup as a natural part of life. It also will highlight his commitment to his career and his ongoing achievements in the sports industry. They also plan to send it to major media outlets with a press release to ensure broad coverage. Do you believe the rumors about Travis and Taylor's relationship? Yes, no. However, tonight a spokesman for Full Scope insisted that they were entirely false and fabricated and were not created, issued or authorized by this agency. The representative also said they have called in lawyers, though they are not expected to find the culprit. We have engaged our legal team to initiate proceedings against the individuals or entities responsible for the unlawful and injurious forgery of documents, they said, Not all fans believe the statement, which was first shared on Reddit. One follower of the social media platform pointed out that it reads like a high school assignment, while another said it appeared to look like it had been created by ChatGPT. Meanwhile, a spokeswoman for Ms. Swift didn't respond when asked if she wanted to comment on the split. Mr. Kelce is represented at the U.S. firm by Jack Kitosian and Pia Malihi. Mr. Ketsoyan has admitted to putting together showmances, where celebrities are set up for publicity, before. Featuring in an Australian podcast from Mamamia's The Quickie in 2019, Mr. Ketsoyan said the fake romances are generally put together if one has a film or something to promote or to distract from unappealing publicity like a project flop. He said at the time, it's to be able to sell the hype of it, whether a concert, album, or getting people to go to see the movie, it all about the hype at the moment. He went on to say that the main clue would be if a high-profile male went on to date a not-so-high-profile female and they became the most talked-about person overnight. Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston were accused of being in a showman's to avert attention away from her breakup with Calvin Harris back in 2016. They dated briefly, for around 3 months, before calling it quits in September 2016. After months of speculation, the pair went public with their romance on September 24 last year when Ms. Swift, 24, took Mr. Kelce's invitation to watch him play for the Kansas City Chiefs. The love story star was photographed in the stands with his mother, and sources revealed later that it was her first time meeting his family, and it went well. Afterwards, the pair were filmed leaving the game, marking the first video of them together. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have been together for over a year now. And in that time, the 14-time Grammy winner has gone from not being a big football fan at all to, well, drawing up proposed plays for the Chiefs. Now, she just has to convince Andy Reid to dial up one of those plays. Last week, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes mentioned that Swift has drawn up plays while he was describing how interested she has been in learning the game. It could have been a joke or an exaggeration from the Chiefs quarterback, so when Kelce joined Rich Eisen on Tuesday for an interview, Eisen thankfully asked for more details about that, after Kelce offered some new details about his Eras Tour cameo. He confirmed that Swift has indeed looked to use her creative instincts in the form of football play design. Kelce said, she has just been so open to learning the game. She didn't know much about the rule and everything. But I think what makes her so good in her profession is that she's so detailed in every aspect of it. From the words to the music to even the releases and music videos and everything, she's so detailed and a part of it. I think she was just curious about the profession. I know that none of the plays have gotten to Coach Reid yet, but if they ever do, I'll make sure to let everyone know it was her creation. He continued, she's a little biased. She's a little biased and just creates plays for me. So we'll see if they can make it to Coach Reid's office. But hey, if Kelce can make an onstage appearance at the Eras Tour, who's to say that Swift can't draw up a play for the two-time defending Super Bowl champs? Anything is possible.